Zero that account and hit the ground.
Oh, say does.
There you go.
And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategy or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And here is Green, following Russell Westbrook's three. Here's LeVert. Plumlee with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's George. 17 points in his last outing. Westbrook kicks to Covington. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You have to be prepared to catch and shoot in all circumstances if you're Robert Covington, and he was ready to rise and fire.
A nice shot by LeVert.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
From deep, George, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
And the pass to LeVert. Lots at 5. That shot misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Now here's Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Westbrook passes to George. And the three off target. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green inside the three-point line. Plumlee with the rebound. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David. There's Green with the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Now, here's Westbrook. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Basket counts. Here's Leonard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Powell, the pass to Zubac. Stripped away. Guarded by Powell. Here's Joe. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Latrey. Highland misses. Rockets trail by 5. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Joe Good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From downtown, that shot no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Heaton inside. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and it's all evened up.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in those games. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Houston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The leader, and it's Houston with another.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. From 12 feet out, bucket is good.
Well, the more Norman Powell makes these shots, the more confidence he gains, the more of a problem he becomes.
Here's Joe. 5 points in the game. No good on the triple. Here's Mann. Pass to Highland. Zubats a screen on Payton. Here's Highland. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game. And it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
LeVert with it. George picks him up. Pulls from the top of the key. Kept alive by Houston. There's Green with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Pass to George. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Smith checked in for Alperen Şengün.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Smith, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist on the night. Los Angeles calls timeout. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. George, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Westbrook finds Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over LeVert, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, get to the mid-range game. A 3-level score. Paul George, yes, sir.
Sharch with the screen for Green. Another miss by Houston. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Green. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. Clippers trail by 6. Highland passes to George. And the jumper is on the mark. George has got 7.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Here's Green. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Both teams changing it up here.
Once again, for your
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. passes it to Mann. Screen by Zubac. 4 on the clock. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And there's the pass to Joe. Here's the screen. Here's Şengün. Out to Payton. Pass to Joe. Back to Payton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Payton's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Powell with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Joe. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap.
A closely contested game for the Pistons at Little Caesars Arena. And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Rockets.
This lead was built on their aggressiveness. Great work on the offensive boards as the extra possessions piling up.
Yeah, it's been a big difference maker. I mean, tough to beat a team that takes 2 or 3 shots every time up the floor.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Green is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's LeVert into the 3. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Rockets leading by 5. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Şengün. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now George. 7 points in the game. Doesn't go that time. And here is Brogdon. Pass to Şengün. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right side George. Covington wide open. He fires. And the Clippers miss again. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Smith, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. Leonard with this screen on Green. And George kicks to Covington. Now the pass to Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 9.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And the Clippers call time here for the Rockets. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Şengün. And it's Šarić in for Smith. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in for Leonard. Gordon kicks to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. LeVert from outside. Eric Gordon grabs the board. Clippers trail by 8. In the corner, it's Westbrook. That 3 off the mark. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Inside, here's Sharch. Sharch with the screen for Green. He gets it in there. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And, boy, he just keeps coming.
Plumlee dishes to Gordon. It's rebounded by Houston. Sharch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 13 feet away. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Westbrook. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Gordon. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And it's Westbrook missing. Rockets leading by 10. Westbrook with the steal. With the drive. Doesn't go for him. Great tee that time from Green. This one for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Kicks it out to Covington. And the Clippers miss again. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Houston moving it around. Green against Westbrook. And Green gets it to go.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Dish now to George. Shoots over LeVert. And the Clippers miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Both teams will make substitutions. Houston leading by 12. Pass to Crowder. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. At the tip, and Crowder stays with it.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
The Clippers shooting 41% for the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Mann, covered by Payton. Mann passes to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. They grab their own miss. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Zubac.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Joe Gould.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That one goes in.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Payton right side. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Lead by 16. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get...
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Rockets leading by 16. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mind. Conviction.
Highland passes to Leonard. Over Smith. Leonard, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Here's Leonard. Over Smith. Leonard, no luck. Rockets leading by 19. Here's Joe. Passes to Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. Şengün, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Joe passes to Şengün. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. And they're always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
The pass to LeVert. Smith with a screen on George. The Rockets with another miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live. How about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to George. High, arcing shot. Can't hit that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the dunk by Powell.
How about that vertical from Norman Powell off the deck? Give him a window to drive it and finish. Yes, sir.
Here's Green. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. George against Green. Jacks up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
Here's Smith. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. George passes to Covington. Here's Leonard, who shoots over LeVert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Green.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Houston leading by 15. Brogdon the pass to Şengün. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And again, no good by the Clippers. To the paint, Covington with the steal. Leonard with no one around. The three-pointer, no good. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
Here's Covington. Out to the wing. Here's Highland. Here's Plumlee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Leonard to the lane, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
Joe misses the three. George looking around. The shot from the low post is good.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.